Hey guys, welcome. This is arto323 for Dueling Network Duel 14. In this duel I'm fighting arto323 on Advanced Unrated, and I'm using my Junk Chaos deck. I'm starting off here, don't really have that much that I can do, and I don't want to start with Card Trooper in attack mode, so I just decided to go with Sangan in defense and see what he brings. Says I didn't really want to discard Tragudia for Allure of Darkness either. Neither did I want to do it with Sangan. Now I look up what can I get. I wanted a light monster in the grave, so I could summon Care Sorcerer or Blackletter Soldier later. So I was thinking Tour Guide or Reiko. I chose for Reiko, so I can destroy something and then get something into my grave later for Care Sorcerer. And here I get Care Sorcerer, so that's a good thing. First I get rid of his face down card with Heavy Storm. Was Mystical Space Typhoon. I don't really have that many traps in this deck. Pretty sure I have Torrential Tribute and then Solemn Warning, and that's really it. I do mostly spells and monster effects. But yeah, I banish the Dark Monster because I have to. Then I set Lightsworn Hunter, but I'm thinking I'm going to end my turn. No, I'm going to activate Pot of Duality now, because if I do that next turn, I can't special summon next turn, and I want to summon Chaos Sorcerer. So I'm thinking, yeah, which of the three? Well, I'm not fully certain that with something like Card Trooper or with Reiko's effect, I will mill another Dark and another Light for another Sorcerer. So I decided to go with Max C, which you can discard during either player's turn, and when the opponent special summons during that same turn, you draw a card for each monster that is special summoned. So that can be definitely a helpful one. Here the opponent summons the first Salamandra and attacks. And I have Reiko, so I flip and destroy one card on the field. It can be monster or spell or trap. I destroy Heliotrope. Mill 3 cards, get a light and a dark. BLS and Dark Armed Dragon, but okay, it's a light and a dark. So I could have done with the second Care Sorcerer, but I went with Maxi, doesn't really matter. Then Reiko's to the grave because it was destroyed in battle. Now, in my next turn, I can use Card Troopers to mill some stuff, and I can use Chaos Sorcerer to special summon itself. So first I summon Card Trooper, use its effect to mill 3 cards so that I can gain 500 attack points for each until the end phase. So 1500 attack point boost total, bringing me to 1900. Then I banish 2 cards. I banish BLS and Dark Armed Dragon, since I won't be able to really summon them anyway with cards like Monster Reborn. Bring out Chaos Sorcerer and attack with it. And here the opponent takes 550 damage. Well, the difference between 2300 and 1850 is only 450. So I tell him that, and he gains 100 because I'm nice. And then Card Trooper can attack directly. Now there's the risk that he has Gores, the Emissary of Darkness. I know that, but I'm thinking, I can take him with Reiko next turn. Would he have it? And I didn't think he would have it. And, well, at least he didn't have it in his hand at that point. Maybe his deck does have Gores, but not at this moment. What does he do here? Let's see. Can't remember. Pretty sure this is where he XC summons something. Because I know I have Max C if he plans to special summon something, and I have Effect Veiler, which I can discard during his main phase to negate his effects. So, I'm good. He summons Steals from Gatekeeper and plays Monster Reborn. In response to Monster Reborn, I discard Max C. So every time he special summons a monster this turn, I can draw a card. First draw Junk Synchron. Then he goes to XC Summon, meaning I can then draw another card. Then he activates first Bahamut's ability, detaching an XC's material and sending one card from the hand to the grave. First or steal some from the hand to the grave. Then he can take control of one of my monsters, but I negate that effect with Effect Failure, so he can't really do much. But he's still the strongest monster on the field, so he attacks my Chaos Sorcerer. I take 50 damage, not that much, but he is the strongest monster on the field, so how am I going to beat it now? I have a plan, and I know how I can take him out. I can be stronger than him. I have Monster Reborn, but I first decide to just mill 3 cards with Card Trooper. See what more possibilities I can get with like Monster Reborn. So I mill 3, get a Chaos Sorcerer, Solemn Warning, and Junk Synchron. Not really anything I can do much with. I summon Junk Synchron. Then summon Lightsworn Hunter. Then synchro them for which a monster that is in the anime Dark Synchro monster Frozen Fitzgerald. Now here I go into the battle phase a little too quick, not expecting his spell, which switches my monster into defense mode. But seeing I asked him, did he activate that in the main phase in response to my summon, or when I started the battle phase? And he said main phase, meaning I'm allowed to finish my main phase, even though I already clicked battle phase. I was just a little too quick with clicking that, but I didn't know he was going to play a spell. I should have waited, but it's all okay. So I'm going to finish my main phase here, because I would have done it. I wouldn't have entered the battle phase this way, because I can't do much. So here I check my graveyard once more. I know what to do. Card Trooper can't really do much here, so I'm going to get one of my favorite monsters out, I guess. There's a reason why this card is limited. I special summon Junk Synchron using Monster Reborn, and then tune the level 3 Card Trooper to level 3 Junk Synchron, so I can get out a very good level 6 Synchro monster called Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. You can discard any number of cards to the graveyard to return the same number of cards from the field to the hand. I'm thinking, which card do I want to discard? I want to keep Effect Failure for its effect. I want to keep Gorge just in case he is able to eliminate my monster with like Dark Hole. So I discard Rico. Send his monster back to the extra deck. Now, Frozen Fitzgerald will switch to defense. He can't do much this turn, but Brionac can attack directly. Then it's the end of the turn, and he's up. Only has 2 cards in his hand. I have Frozen Fitzgerald and Brionac. Only cards like Lightning Vortex and Dark Hole can really save him now. What's gonna happen, we'll see. He places the card face down, not much more. Let's see what it is. Just using Brionac's effect. He doesn't have an effect monster, so I'm just getting rid of Effect Failure. It's Book of Moon, which he activates in response to my effect, flipping Brionac face down. But that doesn't really matter, because I have 2 monsters which I can attack with, so I banish a Dark and a Light Chaos Sorcerer and Effect Failure to special summon Chaos Sorcerer for my hand. I switch Frozen Fitzgerald to attack mode, and with a double direct attack, that is the game. Power of Junk Chaos. Right, arto323, thanks for the duel. Had a lot of fun. And as always, deck suggestions. Please, I want deck suggestions. Leave them in the comments. I love doing the Yuma versus Yuma duel. If you want me to do another character, tell me an attribute, focus on a specific effect or a specific monster. Tell me, I'll do it. I want deck suggestions. Right, see you later.